Hello students. So till now you must have watched the previous videos on heights and distances 22a and 22b, and also you must have understood the concept by practicing the sums. Now I am coming to the last exercise of this chapter. They're almost similar, but there are some typical questions which I would love to discuss with you just to make the language little clear to you. So coming to exercise 22c, fourth, fifth sum are very easy. I'll just give you the hint of that. First three sums are exactly the example of solution of right angle triangles. You go through it, not very important, but then also if you are not able to do, you can ask. Coming to question number 4, again a very easy sum. You have to find the value of AB. A figure has been given, so you know that AB will be AM plus MB. So accordingly I will take the triangle in right angle triangle ADM. Please mention the names of the triangle in right angle triangle ABM. You know that you have to find AM. So adjoining side is always base, so base over 6 means cos 30, and this is your AM. Similarly, when you have to find BM, that is opposite to the angle, side opposite to angle is perpendicular, so sine 47 is equal to BM upon 5, and 5 into sine 47 will give you BM. Sine 47 under 0 you will take C at the last of the book where the tables of sine, cosine, tangent has been given. Otherwise you buy a log book, and that will be more easier for you, and then you add the two. That is your required answer. If this question is easy, it can come, and a very easy one. Just wanted to start with it. So next question, I just want to give you the hint. Question number 5th. It is the radius of the circle is given as 15 centimeter and chord AB subtends an angle of 131 degree at center C of the circle. So C is the center and 131 degree angle is subtended at the center by the chord AB. Now here first of all you will write an reason that line from center of the circle, the C of circle, will bisect the opposite side at 90 degree. Also it will bisect the angle also. That means ACM is equal to BCM, and that will be equal to 131 upon 2 and of course 65.5. First question is I have to find the length AB. Now angle ACM is 65.5. So in right angle triangle AMC, sine of 65.5 is equal to AM upon AC. 65.5 is equal to AM upon AC, or AM is 15 into sine of 65.5, and you know that AM or AB can be written as twice of AM. So this is your first answer, the length of the chord AB. When you have to find CM, you have to go for, because this is the side adjoining the angle, so base over hypotenuse, that is cos 65.5 is equal to CM upon 15, or you can find CM as CM is equal to 15 into cos of 65.5. Again, the tables at the back of sine and cosine, otherwise the logbook. Find the values AM, CM, and then this is your required answer. For AM you have to double, because you have asked AB from you, and AB is double of AM. And CM is direct, it's a perpendicular distance of C from the chord. So this is your question. Just wanted to discuss, not very important, but they can come. So just remember the result, that line from the center C of the circle is perpendicular bisector of the chord. Now another important question, let it be question number 7. A vertical tower stands on a horizontal plane, is surmounted by a flagstaff of height h meter, and it is making an angle of alpha at the bottom and the beta at the top. So that is what I have written. AB is a tower on which there is a flagstaff. You know what flagstaff is. This is flagstaff, and a man is standing from here, and he is seeing that the bottom of the flagstaff is alpha and the top of the flagstaff is beta. I have to prove the expression that height of the tower means BC, height of the tower, that is BC, is of course H tangent alpha upon tangent beta minus tangent alpha. Now this type of sum you have not done. First time you are doing it, so we will put our eye on the expression what they have asked and will go accordingly, but the basic concept remains the same, children. So in triangle ABC, tangent alpha is h1 over AB, where h1 I have taken as, just to make it simple, h1 I have taken to be BC, the height of tower, which I have to prove. Let h1 is equal to BC, the height of tower. So tangent alpha is equal to h1 over AB. h1 over AB, you can find the value of AB afterwards, but then you come to triangle, right angle triangle ABD. ABD. Tangent beta, again I will take tangent beta because I need in the question, in the expression. So tangent beta will be equal to h plus h1 over AB. Please mention the triangles. In right angle triangle ABD, tangent beta is equal to total perpendicular over base h plus h1 over AB. From both the expression I will take out AB. So from first expression, AB will be from 1. AB will be h1 over tangent alpha. From 2, AB will be h plus h1 over tangent beta. This is 2. And of course this is 1. So see, the left hand sides are same. So h1 over tangent alpha is equal to h plus h1 over tangent beta. Please cross multiply h plus h1 tangent beta. You get h1 tangent alpha, you multiply it, h tangent alpha, h1 tangent alpha, and get h1 tangent alpha to the left hand side, plus become minus, take h1 common, and h1 is the height of the tower which I supposed in the beginning. So BC, that is height of the tower, is equal to h tangent alpha, and rest expression you can take on the right hand side, because it is, you can write like one more step I am doing, h1 tangent beta minus tangent alpha is equal to h tangent alpha, or h1 is equal to h tangent alpha over tangent beta minus tangent alpha. This is your required answer. This question is important, a very easy one. Just you have to take the triangles turn wise, see the expression and do the needful. Left hand sides will be equal, so equate the right hand sides and then just keep in mind the expression and go ahead. That will give you the answer. Once or twice if you will do this sum, it will be very, very clear to you. Then coming to question number 9th, the angle of elevation of top of the tower. 9th, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from 2 points on the ground at distance A and B. 2 points on the ground. So 2 points on the ground at distance A and B. At distance A and B are complementary. Complementary means if one angle is theta, other is 90 minus theta. Just remember this, otherwise the question is very easy. And he wants me to find the height of the tower. Let h be the height of the tower, A, B, C and D. Let h be the height of the tower, and I have to prove that h is equal to root AB meter. This is my again expression. First time you are doing sums of the expression, but once you will do, they are very, very easy, more easier than the numerical ones. So again, tangent theta I take, it is h upon A, and when I take tangent beta, or beta you cannot take because it is 90 minus theta, so you take tangent 90 minus theta, h upon B. Perpendicular over base. In smaller triangle again perpendicular over base, h upon A, h upon B, or tangent theta is equal to h upon A, and cot theta, because tangent 90 minus theta is cot theta. You have done this before in 9th standard, complementary angles if you remember. So in this particular question, you will multiply the left hand sides. So I told you this type of the sums are typical sums, not other like this. So once you do it, it will be easy for you. H into h, h square over AB, and you know that tangent theta and cot theta are reciprocal of each other, and when you cut it, you will get 1. Don't cut it, just write 1 here. Or h square is equal to AB, or h is equal to root AB meter. So this is your question. H square, I have done the calculations here. H square is equal to AB, taking root, h is equal to AB meter, and this is what I had to prove. Again, in right angle triangle ABD, please mention the triangles. in right angle triangle ABD, this is D, and in right angle triangle ABC. Mention the triangles because otherwise your marks will be cut. So this is how you do it. This is your question, an important one, and can come in the paper. Now see, question number 6 which I left before, 6th, 8th and 10th are same. So I thought I will do it together. 6th, 8th and 10th, same method of doing it, children. So one of them I will do and other two are same. You will try yourself. I'll do the question number 10th. I'm talking about question number 6th, question number 8 and 10th, same language, same method. For example, from a window A 10 meter above the ground. So there is a window A which is 10 meter above the ground. Let ground be B. The angle of elevation has been given of the angle of elevation of the top C of tower is x degree. So this time the angle has been given to be x degree. And the angle of depression is also given of foot D. So foot D of the tower is y degree. Come on children, very simple. Y degree. I have to find the value of CD in meters. Also in this question they have given you tangent x is equal to 5 by 2 and tangent y is equal to 1 by 4. So children, I am going to use this tangent x degree, tangent y degree. Please be careful. Now tangent x, I am writing here in right angled triangle, tangent x is equal to cm upon am. Perpendicular over base in right angle triangle, cm upon am, or you can write tangent x as given in the question is 5 by 2. So cm upon am is equal to 5 by 2, cross multiply, 2 cm is equal to 5 am, or am is equal to 2 cm upon 5. This is from the first triangle in right angle triangle ACM. Then come to the second one. In right angled triangle AMD, this is depression angle, tangent of y degree. So if opposite to y is MD, that is perpendicular, and adjoining is AM, so MD over AM or DM over AM is equal to, given in the question, 1 by 4 as it is given. I have written before also on the top. So this will be 4 dm, or you can say AM is equal to 4 dm. Now see, AB is 10, so dm is also 10. This also I have told you before. AB is equal to dm is equal to 10 meters because opposite sides of rectangle AMBD, you have to mention the reason. This reason carry marks. Put the value. AM will be equal to 4 into 10, that is equal to 40 meter. AM is equal to 4 dm, or dm is 10, so 4 into 10, 40 meter. Now, putting in the first equation, 40 is equal to 2 cm upon 5, or cm is equal to 5 into 40 upon 2, 220s are, so cm is 100 meters. But I have to find the full length, therefore CD will be equal to cm plus md, that is 100 plus 10, 110 meter. So see children how easy the sum is. It is very easy. Just understand the language and do the needful. And this type of sum, that is question number 6, 8 and 10, are very important for the board, pre-board, and of course second term. So please do these sums. Any doubt you can answer. You can ask me on the WhatsApp. So 6, 8, 10 I have done. Now one more question of different type, that is question number 11. Question number 11 is a different type sum. A vertical tower 20 meter high. A vertical tower 20 meter high. So see children, there is a vertical tower given 20 meter high. So 20 meter high tower, and whose cosine of the angle is given. Cosine of angle. So let this angle be x. Let the angle be x. So cosine x is given to be cosine of it has been given to be 0.53. And I have to find the value of BM. BM means the distance of the point B from the foot of the tower. So BM I have to find, but before that I have to find this x. This has been given to me, children. Now you will read the table in the reverse order. I said reverse order. Read the table in the reverse order. So when you read the table in the reverse order, you go on the page, last of the pages, you take out your page on cosines, let it be page number 453, and you read. So you see, in the degrees where written first line degrees, you go till tangent 50, sine 58, cosine 58, and the value in the first column is given to be 0.5299, which is approximately equal to 0.53. That means x is 58. So x means 0.53 means cos of 58. That is x is equal to 58 on comparing, because 0.53 is almost equal to 5299. 0.5299, when we round off it becomes this. I have got the x. Now my answer, tangent of x means tangent of 58 is equal to 20 upon BM in right angled triangle ABM. So first you will find x, and in this you will go to the table at the back of the book and see the table in the reverse order. You find this value, approximate value in the table in between, and then get the answer in the degrees at the side. Then come to the next question. Let it be question number 15. A very, very important sum again. Question number 15, a very important sum. It is from a point 36 meter above the lake. There is a lake and point is 36 meter above the lake. The angle of elevation of a bird is given to be, angle of elevation of the bird to be given is, I think it is given to be 30 degree. Angle of elevation of the bird is given to be 30 degree. 30 degrees. So children, there is a bird flying. We can even find the height of the bird. So this science is so good. 30 degree, and the depression of the reflection of this bird is given in the lake at 60 degree. This is the question. You know, according to laws of reflection, that the distance of the object is equal to distance of the image. That means A, B, C, let it be D, O. AB is equal to BC according to laws of reflection, children, which you have learned in physics also so many times. AB is equal to BC, and let it be equal to H if you want to. So H, and this is also H, according to laws of reflection. Very important sum. Now you come to the question part. In triangle OAD, tangent of 30 is equal to, see, this is 36, BD is 36. So AD will be H minus 36. Total is H, this part is 36. So AD will be H minus 36 meters. So H minus 36, perpendicular over base is OD. So in right angle triangle OAD, tangent 30 is H minus 36. And how you got H minus 36, I have explained. Now come to the lower triangle, in triangle ODC. ODC, tangent of 60 is equal to, now you see full triangle, this much part is H according to laws of reflection. So total will be H plus 36. So you can write here that CD is H plus 36. You will take according to the triangle, height according to the triangle. So H plus 36 upon OD again, perpendicular over base, and side opposite to the angle is perpendicular and adjoining is base. So CD upon OD. Again, you find the value of OD. OD will be equal to H minus 36 upon tangent 30. And of course here OD will be equal to H plus 36 upon tangent 60. Since the left hand sides are equal, so H minus 36 upon 1 over root 3, the value of tangent 30, is equal to H plus 36 over root 3. You please solve by cross multiplying, and that H is your required answer. So basically what I wanted to make clear is the laws of reflection, which you have done in physics also. See children, it is very easy. AB will be equal to BC according to laws of reflection, and let it be equal to H when I take the smaller triangle, 36 to be minus. When I take the depression triangle, then the 36 to be added. And then you know the formula or the concept that tangent will be perpendicular over base. In the upper triangle, similarly perpendicular over base. In the lower triangle, OD will become common. Equate the common and get the value of H. So this is very important sum, and you have to do it. Then come to question number 17, 18, 17, 19, 21. Three of them are board question. 17, 19 and 21. One of them I will do. And every year, every alternate year, this type of question is coming. Question number 17, 19 and 21. See question number 17, question number 19, question number 21. I'll just read. Only little difference is there. In 17, 80 meter tall right house, angle of depression of two ships on the same side 30 and 40 degrees. So see children, angle of depression 30 and 40 degree. Ships are on the same side 30 degree and 40 degree, and you have to find the distance between the ships to the nearest meter. And the height of the lighthouse to be given 80 meter. You have to find to the nearest meter. Now similarly question number 19, but now the ships are on the opposite side. This is aeroplane at an altitude of 250 meter on the opposite banks. So this is 250 meter, opposite banks, and the angles are 30 degree and 40. The angles are 45 degree and 60 degree. So 60 degree and 45 degree. Again you have to find the distance between the two ships. AM, B, you can take it C. Again you see the diagram. Now the distance between the two ships, but to the opposite side. And 250 is the height of the tower. So in right angle triangle ACM, in right angle triangle BCM, you find the value of AM and VM. Both case you will take tangent, add it again to the nearest meter. So this type of question regularly are coming in the board. And then question number 21, again same question. Just go through it. I am giving the hint of all the three sums. It is again angle of depression of two ships A and B observed on the top of lighthouse 60 meter high, and the angles are 60 and 45 degree, and they are on the opposite side of the lighthouse. So 60 and 45 degrees same, but opposite side of the lighthouse. Let this be the lighthouse. Lighthouse, which is how much tall? It is 60 meter high. 60 meter high. A, B, C, D. 60 meter high. So again, you have to find the distance between the two ships which are on the opposite side of the lighthouse, and that will be BC plus BD. Once you will take tangent 60, another time you will take tangent 45. So all the three sums are same, and they are the sums which have come in the board every alternate year. That means their sums are very important children, and you know what to do on the same side, on the opposite side. ships are there and you have to find distance between the ship. One thing again I want to say that to the nearest meter means you are going to take the integral part. If it is 5, after decimal you will round off to the next number. If it is less than 5, the same number. Please round off, otherwise 1 mark will be cut. Because very clearly it is written, give your answer. All the 3 sums it is written, give your answer correct to nearest whole meter. All the 3 sums, 17, 19 and 21. Now the last sum of this exercise that I will also discuss with you. No doubt it is very, very easy, but I want to discuss so that you don't have any problem at all. So question number 13, 14 and 16 are same. 13, 14 and 16 are same. So I do the question number 14. Just read the language with me. A vertical pole and a vertical tower on the same level ground in such a way that from the top of the pole, the angle of elevation of the top of tower is 60 degrees. This is tower. This is pole. And angle of elevation from the top of the pole of top of the tower is 60 degree. Angle of elevation of the tower. And he says, and the angle of depression of bottom of the tower, this is the question, is 30 degrees. So easy. See, what is there in this question? Tell me. It's very, very simple, children. This is the language. If you know English, no problem at all. So be very careful about your English language. Try to verse in English, which you don't do often. The more you verse in English, the more the language will be familiar to you. This is just language, and this type of question is not difficult for you. I've just done what? Top of the pole to the top of the tower. If you understand this line, the angle is 60 degree. From the pole, the angle of depression is 30 degree. Depression of what? Tower. So tower is the bigger one and pole is the shorter one. And you will get confused here only. So be careful about the language. Read the language again and again. And I'm sure when you will do it 1 or 2 times, the questions will be very, very easy for you. Similarly, one more, question number 16. I'll give you the hint. A man observes the angle of elevation of top of the building. Angle of elevation of the top of the building to be 30 degree. He walks towards it in a horizontal line through its base. On covering 60 meter. So 60 meter he is walking towards the building. The angle of elevation changes to 60 degree. This is the question. Come on, children. Again the language. He walks towards it in a horizontal line through the base. On covering 60 meter, the angle of elevation changes to 60 degree. Find the height of the building correct to the nearest meter. So in almost all the questions you are getting this line correct to the nearest meter. This is the line which will give you full 1 mark. If you will not write it, you will not get 1 mark. So be careful, children. 60 meter. This is 60 meter. Man is walking from angle 30 degree at a distance of 60 meter, and as he reaches the angle 60 degree, he stops. I have to find the height of the tower. And this type of sums I am discussing with you since beginning of the exercise 22B. And before also I have told you that angle which is nearer to 90 degree will be bigger, angle away from the 90 degree will be less, and always this MB will be given, but the second part will be given. This side of distance will not be given. So many questions I have done, and you must have noted that almost in every question the last part of the distance is given, and the first part we have to almost get it out, or otherwise we have to suppose it. So children, again the language. So 22B and 22C are very, very important for compulsory section, and children, you cannot leave this chapter, because with this chapter you will get a very easy question of like matrices, maybe remainder factor theorem, maybe quadratic equation, and you will lose your choice. And chapter is very easy, so there is nothing difficult in it. Do the sums, be very particular about the language, read the language and again, and if you don't understand, your teacher is always there for you. Send the doubts in WhatsApp. Do it regularly. Thank you so much. All the best.